Gurma forward down that right side. Fox pushing forward from fullback. Mitch Purse. And now the chip cross in, met by Morgan at the front post, but unable to trouble.
Exactly, though, what the United States is wanting to see in that right. They want to get those outside backs overloading the flanks, getting in behind. Alex Morgan making a really good run. Almost finds her. Just came back on frame. But a good early look for the United States. And that's a situation that they will take all day. It's something that Vlatko Andonovski talked about, is done on that left side, Fox on the right, aged with their subgroups as he calls them. But that's a pairing he's looking at moving forward. New Zealand waiting to clean that up and try and burst from that.
For the United States, for Lindsay Horan. With her next.
With Andy Sullivan. But honestly, I don't think it's Phil as we're seeing with this U.S. national team. Play over them at times, turn that midfield. Rose Lavelle sitting in that seam.
There is now a professional team in New Zealand, Wellington Phoenix, playing in the Australian League. Here's Horan down the left side.
In for this game, she's still, of course, playing with the national team and a big presence with this national team. But
this is Alex Morgan. Try to run at Neville down the US left. Just a little bit of frustration there on the face of Alex Morgan as that one drifts behind. That 5-0 win coming last year in the She Believes Cup. You mentioned those 3 own goals. Ashley Hatch and Mallory Swanson scoring the other 2 goals in the second half. Hatch, the one player not dressed for this game tonight. Paul take notice, and they want to put on a good showing, and as you mentioned before, get that first World Cup win. Actually played in New Zealand all the way back in 2008 in the Under-17 Women's World Cup. Here's Alex Morgan down the left side and couldn't get that one on target. Purse was in the middle. Swanson was further forward on the right.
Quite get this one down. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. That first touch doesn't bring it down, and then she mishits it. I don't think she's trying to find Swanson, but doesn't get a hold of this at all. Maybe she was trying to find Swanson on that look from that angle. That at the back of the net from that angle.
And if she was going for goal, was the far post the right option, or should it have been a near post?
On the ground with some pace. Trying to even sneak.
US.
They expected to be scoring a couple goals in this first half. We'll see the reaction at half.
Tridevsky asked his side to dig deep and find a way to get the job done in that last game of the year against Germany. They managed to do so. And the US back line will have to be up to this here as the ball is swept in. Sauerbrunn able to head it away. And that long ball forward there from Anna Green. Push forward down the left there by Alex Morgan, who wanted... States! And it comes off Mallory Swanson. It's taken a while for the breakthrough, but 6 minutes after... Camped out inside the New Zealand half, and they finally got their award. Lavelle's ball into the middle, might be chance for another. Should be going to a 5th World Cup, first played in China in 2007. Here's an opportunity for Alex Morgan as the US look for a second. And she isn't going to miss from there. And just before the hour mark, it becomes a little more comfortable for the United States, who were held scoreless through the first 45 minutes. But Alex Morgan has her first goal of this World Cup year.
And this is not a situation where you were going to see Alex Morgan find someone on the back post. In this spot, a similar position, took a look and thought, no, I'm taking this one myself. Similar to the position which she had in the first half with that angle. And there is that slotted ball by Naylor. Good finish by Alex Morgan to get on the board for 2023.
59th minute, when Alex Morgan gets the goal. Number 120, and it is now 8 in 9 appearances against New Zealand. The substitutions are going to take place here. Of the day for Mallory Swanson.
And you see her give it
2 matches to kick off the year in New Zealand. One of the co-hosts. Here's Alex Morgan through, and Erin Naylor quickly out of her goal to get there before the US striker.
Almost got behind Liz Anton with her pace there. Just a little bit too much on that one for Alex Morgan,
who last season saw her season with Wellington Phoenix cut short for mental health reasons, and she thought she'd never play the game again. So it's great on a personal level for her to see her having
with this team to try and stay with the US for 90 minutes.
With 16 minutes. And here come the United States once again with Alex Morgan. Played into the path of Trinity Rodman down the right side. Rodman's ball in.
Level of intensity, and that's the one thing I think this team sometimes gets lulled.
Against Russia. Alex Morgan, the player down. So 2 games in New Zealand for the United States to open the year. And then it's the She Believes Cup.
Yeah, it's remarkable there are only 7 games before he has to make that final call on a roster. She Believes Cup, the 3 you have in February, 2 friendlies that they'll name in April, and then it's the send-off in July.
Stadium in Wellington, a new record for a New Zealand home game. Previous record was a little over 7,000 against Japan in 2018. Alex Morgan scoring.